who's here, and then we'll go back to the cars. Move to your chairs, please, at this time. Thank you. Mr. Ferris just called me down. He handed me a lollipop. You don't know this man right here? Hey, do you think we could pull audio from that? So you have a history of that. If we downloaded it? We still came out for it, so.
so we can do the processional. We will start in 2 minutes. Ladies, just a quick reminder, when you're turning your tassel, left hand on declare, and then move after that. Thank you. On grad, yeah, I forget what it is.
They're about to fire it up. She said start at 7. There you go. Okay. I guess you. Oh, I didn't want to start for y'all already. I'm good.
Good evening. Good evening. Look at us. We are celebrating the class of 2020. Class, you've managed yet another first. Look at this, an out-of-doors graduation. Now this is normally where I call up the staff and the class, I call up the class, and we're going to do the same today, just a little bit differently. I will now call for our 2020 valedictorian, Anyang Ai. Our 2020 Salutatorian, Maria Reynoso. And Zaporia Wadley.
Ladies, you may be seated. Welcome to the graduating ceremony for the class of 2020. This school year did not conclude as we expected. However, we have found a way to persevere, and now we have made it to this culminating moment. Thank you, parents, grandparents, family members, and friends for supporting our graduates through their academic years. They will continue to need your support and guidance as they lead us to a new era in our world. Graduates, it's time for a new generation to lead our nation in a new way of life. A life where no one lives in fear just because of the color of their skin. Hopefully, your children will grow up in a society that lives up to its pledge, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, especially those of Black and brown descent. I challenge you not to shy away from the fight for justice and equality. As you join the struggle for justice, do not lose sight of the pursuit of a quality education and a way of life, which is true freedom. You will not arrive at your destination with ease, but you will get there. Therefore, I leave with you a timeless poem that marks this moment in our history. The title of this poem is See It Through by Edgar A. Guest. When you're up against a trouble, meet it squarely face to face. Lift your chin, set your shoulders, plant your feet, and take a brace. When it's vain to try to dodge it, do the best that you can do. You may fail, you may conquer. See it through. Black may be the clouds about you, and your future may seem grim. But don't let your nerve desert you. Keep yourself in fighting trim. If the worst is bound to happen, in spite of all that you can do, running from it will not save you. See it through. Even hope may seem but futile. When with trouble you're beset. But remember, you're facing just what other men have met. You may fail, but fall still fighting. Don't give up, whatever you do. Eyes front, head high to the finish. See it through. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Ms. Zipporah Wiley will now lead us in our Pledge of Allegiance.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, guests, parents, teachers, administrators, and class of 2020. First, I want to begin by saying that the year 2020 did not at all turn out the way we expected. COVID-19 suddenly knocked on our doors and said, "Hi, I'll be here for a while." We were, of course, shocked and bewildered. There were only 2 months left before we were going to graduate, and suddenly that did not seem possible. Yet, being class of 2020, we stayed strong through it all. We held each other even closer than before, virtually, I mean. I made sure that each and every one of us made it through this crisis. We've never let anything stop us, and we were not going to let this either. We pride ourselves on our strengths, our struggles, and our successes. I mean, we are known as the most competitive class, so that says something. As individuals and as a class, we've accomplished so many amazing feats and have made so many amazing dreams come true. At the same time, though, we have gone through many hardships, spending countless nights stressed over exams and over assignments, sleeping late nights, having to wake up like half-functioning humans with their hair a whole mess. These were, of course, not fun, but these difficulties have made us stronger, and they shaped our character for the better. Besides school struggles, though, there were also personal struggles, each different from the last. My biggest struggle, believe it or not, was finding the way to love myself. To others, it's basically second nature, but to a short, timid, and Hispanic girl like myself, it is a difficult concept to grasp. But through the comforting words of my friends, family members, especially my mother, gracias mamita, and teachers, I've learned that I am talented and beautiful, a different beautiful, a good beautiful. I've come to accept different parts of myself, and I've come to be proud of myself. Standing on the stage, giving a speech with the heartfelt words, makes me beyond proud of myself. And I'm so grateful for everyone who has helped me along my journey. I know there are those in this class who are still struggling, or who have overcome personal struggles and are on their way to accomplishing their goals and their dreams, or already have. Whichever one, I know that we will continue to succeed, and we will continue to take pride in ourselves. We will be the women that we have aspired to be, and maybe even more. Class of 2020, this is the beginning of a new chapter and the end of an old one. I cannot assure what will occur throughout our journey, our future, or what obstacles might be thrown our way. But as I mentioned throughout this speech, we are such an exceptional class. At CGLA, we failed countless times, and we learned how to turn around those failures, whether it be related to STEM class, exams, assignments, or just life in general. We will face these obstacles head on. We will face our fears, our failures, and we will grow and we will learn from them. Class of 2020, I am grateful to have spent 7 years of my life with such gorgeous, powerful young women. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, hope the best for us all. Thank you.
Good evening, students, parents, faculty, invited guests, and administration. Most importantly, good evening to the class of 2020. We live in unprecedented times, to say the least. A little over 2 months ago, life as we know it completely and utterly transformed into what we longingly wished for years. Everyday virtual lives. What's become increasingly obvious is that we as humans thrive on the act of engaging with other humans, not computer interfaces. we found ourselves longing to hold each other more than ever and to extend a helping hand to another human. For the class of 2020 specifically, I have witnessed an outpouring of love like never before, creating a deeply positive environment in light of the tragedies that occur outside and within our microcosmic world. Thus, I would like to focus on some of the amazing moments of our class. Since our 6th grade year, we have proudly and unapologetically held the title of Most Competitive Class. And we've been worthy of that title, might I add. In 6th grade, we immediately declared ourselves small but smart, a phrase we use to define our intelligence in the highly competitive atmosphere of interclass math competitions. Small but smart became a movement, the catalyst for the perception that any student at CGLA, no matter their age, was smart. In 8th grade, while preparing for the TN Ready pep rally, we came up with what would be another wildly popular phrase. Let me demonstrate. Hey ladies! Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's face it, we were in the era of formation before Beyonce dropped Lemonade. While our class cheer that year was subjectively weak, we cannot deny the impact that our chant had in subsequent years. Cultural reset. Since then, we've made strides to become more educated of ourselves as a class. No longer were we claiming to be smart, we were proving it in our conversations. While our class has had many beautiful moments, I find it hard to believe they would have been possible were it not for the orchestration of our teachers, staff, and parents. Our teachers often don't feel like teachers. Deeply engaging, they understand us in a way that makes us open to talking to them and liking them. No cap, I can't imagine not hearing Mrs. Standridge give us all Elizabeth as a middle name when she lovingly scolds us, or Ms. Brinkmeyer not going along with our shenanigans. Above anything, our teachers make learning an incredible experience. To every single teacher, I want to say a massive thank you. As a child, your parents are your first influence. What they do and how they behave seeps into the very membrane of your existence and shapes you, for good or for worse. Fortunately, mine was for good. My parents are, without a doubt, the strongest people I know. Their resilience is a deep and powerful one, a lively one, forged by the struggles they've encountered in their lives as South Sudanese refugees from war-torn countries. Their endless dedication Their endless dedication and hard work became the blueprint of my life. Mama, Baba, thank you. I would like to close off by stating, it has been an honor to have been a CGLA Mustang for the last 7 years. I'm fortunate to have met the people I've met and had the experiences I've had. Thank you to everyone who has poured love and support and resources into our CGLA experience. Class of 2020, it has been a privilege to be your classmate and to watch you all grow into the beautiful, radiant, intelligent young women that you are. I cannot wait to continue to support you all through every success you achieve from now on. Thank you.
First of all, let me thank the Chattanooga State officials for allowing us to set this up for our young ladies today. I also want to thank Mr. Ferris for volunteering his time for our sound system. Thank you so much. Before I begin the presentation of this 2020 class, let me first of all acknowledge our faculty. You know, you've been outstanding, especially during this unexpected closure. You kept teaching, you stayed in touch with our students, you stayed on top of lessons, and frankly, you were just amazing. Thank you for being part of our CGLA family. These girls could not have done this without you. Thank you. As usual, behind the scenes, staff, you keep the school running smoothly. Many of you kept in touch with our students during this COVID time and this crisis. We're appreciative of you. You made home deliveries. You kept in touch with students. You mentored students. Staff, thank you for being with us. And perspective of others, that's lacking. In other words, before you critique, criticize, or form an opinion of others, make sure to listen and assimilate information and try to see and think about life with a different point of view. Because I tell you, it's obvious at this time that intolerance begins in one's thoughts. I'll let that soak in. Walk a mile in another's shoes and surround yourself with diversity. Demand equity, stand up and be included, but also be inclusive. Because that's the only way you can really change the world. As Pastor Phipps suggested, respond not with criticism, but with creativity to work out these issues that impact particularly, and make sure it has impact particularly during this time of crisis, while you are making the world a better place and a more harmonious place in which we live together. Congratulations, students and parents. Good luck and God bless. It is my honor to present the class of 2020. Please stand and prepare to receive your diplomas.
Annyeong ayay. Maria Selena Reynoso. Zipporia Wadley. Justice Agnew. Elisa Aguilar. Isatu Ba. Hawa Bari. Kristen Bonner. Nyana Jamia Dixon. Jamila Finch. Viviana Francisco Pedro. Joanna Gonzalez Coronel. Martina Gox Vicente. Maya Humphrey. Aderica Jackson. Dana Jacobo Ramos. Latasia Jennings. Kaylee Lowndes. Ariel McCroskey. Yesenia Perez Vasquez. Vanessa Perez Gilo. Kimberly Ramos Perez. Juana Reynoso Lopez. Becky Sales Escalante. Imani Sales. Tashanti Sanford. Maudie Shropshire. Amaya Smith. Denisha Tolliver. Selena Vargas Escobar. Elda Velasquez. Kayla Weaver.
Class, we'll give you time to get back to your seats. Ladies, while the last two young ladies are getting to the seats, please stand. Dr. Wells, please come forward. Dr. Wells, the class of 2020 has met all requirements as determined by the state of Tennessee and the Tennessee Department of Education. I present to you the Chattanooga Girls Leadership Academy graduating class of 2020.
So exciting, and I'm so proud to be here this evening. And look, everyone, the heavens are smiling down upon the class of 2020. So, by the power invested in me by the state of Tennessee and by the governing board of Chattanooga Girls Leadership Academy, I am honored to declare you graduates of CGLA. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, following our alma mater, we have set up a processional so that you can really blow your horns, where we'll start with the car to the right, so do not move until you see the car to my right pull out. They're going to go across and come around. So we're going to have a processional out following our alma mater. Students, after the alma mater, we'll give you time to return to your cars. Our staff and faculty will remove the chairs, and then we will have a processional. If everyone could please join me in singing proudly our CGLA alma mater. Girls, let's hear it. We have the music. Congratulations, CGLA, the smartest class of 2020. Ladies, if you will return your cars so we can start the recessional, thank you. That one car is going to drive across. And then they're going to direct them out. Thank you, faculty and staff. Thank you. Please remain until you're directed out. You ready for car one? Mr. Beck, are you bringing this one out first? This way?